3 of them. That makes it a little tough.
How are you going to get her away from them?
Keep your shirt on. I got an idea. Hold it here, Silver.
Over there. Go on. Now, you get up and stand over there by your friend.
The Maxwell outfit. Let's beat it. Thanks, Johnny.
Are you hurt, Red?
No, but I'm anxious to know what this is all about.
Well, Joan and I were overtaken by Breen and his outfit, and Breen ordered his men to take me across the border to his ranch. For some reason, they let me go, and I went for help. Well, that was their scheme. They wanted you to bring Red.
Oh, I see now. A trick. Breen wanted to get me to his hideout.
Hey, Red, hadn't we better take after the numbers?
No, they're across the border by this time. Let them go. Come on, let's climb on.
Where's the rest of the gang, Breen?
Why, they're bringing in a visitor.
The redhead?
No, Miss Marie Maxwell.
Say, have you gone crazy? The government down here is not going to stand for that kind of stuff.
No? Well, that's my lookout. All you got to do is obey orders.
As I said before, you're the boss. But don't be surprised if you find yourself standing up against a blank wall some morning, having a lead breakfast.
Oh, here they are. Where's the girl?
Well, that devil redhead popped up from nowhere and took her away from us.
The redhead?
Yeah. And the girl threw some lead into Berg's shoulder.
Redhead seems to be quite a remarkable fella. If I were you, Breen, I'd lay off. The Mexican government doesn't get you. Looks like the redhead will.
Say, it strikes me this redhead has got you pretty well buffaloed. Or are you just turning yellow?
You can find that out mighty easy, Breen.
See who that is, Kelsey.
Yeah. You wait here for me. I go in to see Breen.
Joe Porter.
Oh. Come on, fellas, let's play some 7-Up.
Hello, Breen.
All right, Joe.
Where is Sam?
Oh, he changed his mind and turned back. Said he didn't like the idea of being on the Mexican side of the border.
Funny. The buggy that Sam's hired comes back. The driver say he rides a horse out to meet you. Funny we don't meet him, and there is only one road back.
What are you hinting at?
Sam's holds the mortgage on the Maxwell ranch, don't he?
You know darn well he does, without asking me. That's how Maxwell raised part of the money to go into the diamond deal with us.
Him down here to close this deal, didn't he? He bring the money with him for the diamond.
What are you hinting at, Portis?
I hint this, Breen, that Harper smuggled the diamonds across the border. He's killed. The diamonds disappear. Sohmes comes down here with the money for the diamonds and he disappears. Is it possible Mr. Breen has the money and the diamonds too?
Well, you're crazy. Maxwell didn't get the diamonds, and the redhead did when he found Harper's body. They're the ones we better get.
But how we get it? He's mighty fast with the gun, the redhead.
Raid the ranch of Del Rosa. Take them by surprise and get them both. And you're the only one that can do it, Joe. Bring him here to me, and I'll pay you well for the job.
I'll do it. I round up my men now to get the redhead. I got a great idea. We ride to the ranch of Del Rosa and get Maxwell and the redhead.
Oh, that's a fine idea, Joan. You one smart number. Me and I'll help you get this redhead, won't we, Al?
Sure, Bill. That devil redhead is sure one tough cheater.
We ride around Sycamore so nobody see us, huh?
Maybe we stop in Sycamore and drink tequila, eh?
Take care of the horses, will you, Johnny?
Yes, sir.
Thanks. Oh,
Ray, I'd like to ask you a favor.
after all you've done for us, I can't very well refuse. What is it?
You and Joan stay in the house for a couple of weeks. That is, don't go out.
This fella Breen has bad medicine.
I'll do anything you ask, Red. See you later, John. Oh, Red. Marie's a nice girl, don't you think so?
Yes, she is. She's a pippin.
Hey, listen, Joan. Maybe you don't know it, but there's somebody else wants to put their brand on Marie.
If you got any crazy ideas in your head, get rid of them.
I wonder if they are crazy.
Sure they are. That is, if you're thinking what I think you're thinking. You'd fall in love with this redhead of mine anyway.
Silent used to say that he always had a comfortable feeling when he saw that red head of yours around.
You can't forget Silent, can you?
I'll never forget him, Red.
You love him pretty much, don't you, Joan?
I'll never stop loving him. If I knew where he was, I'd go to him.
Silent wouldn't want that. Not until he's clear of the killing of your father.
You think he will be clear, don't you?
Oh, sure, sooner or later, but
It's going to be a tough job.
Is that what you came down here for? To help clear him?
maybe.
Maybe I like excitement.
You caused plenty of it in Sundog. Letting Silent escape and then resigning as sheriff. You know, Red, I should think you'd be afraid to stay here. You've made so many enemies.
I am scared, and that's no fooling. I'm sitting right on a stick of dynamite, and I know it.
Still, I'm fool enough to stick around. I guess it's my red hair.
Oh, Red. Dad's gone to town on a buckboard.
Oh, shucks, I thought it was something serious.
But he hasn't been feeling well, and I'm worried.
Well, if it'll ease your mind any, I'll ride into Sycamore and see that he gets back safe.
I wish you would. I'd feel easier.
Hey, what's eating on you, Silver? Oh, I see. We got company, huh? Well, we're shorter company now. Come on.
Hello, Redhead. How are things at the ranch?
Fine, Sheriff. See anything of Maxwell around?
Yeah, it's up at the recorder's office. That's his rig outside.
Guess I must be getting nearsighted. Sit down.
Now, somebody was telling me that there's a Miss McKee visiting the Maxwells.
I go tell Joe quick. You watch.
Wonder if she's in relation to Scotty McKee, who used to live here.
Mighty pretty girl. I wonder what Scotty McKee left the country so sudden like for.
I don't know. He did leave unexpected like. Didn't say goodbye to anyone.
Ever hear of Green taking a trip up north?
Well, I wouldn't know if he did. Spends most of his time in the ranch down in Mexico. Sometimes he don't see him for a month or more.
How good of friends were Scotty McKee and Breen, do you know?
Well, as to that, they knew each other. But as for being friendly, Say, what's the idea of all these questions?
Oh, I don't know, Sheriff. Just wondering, that's all. Guess I better be moving along. I see Maxwell headed for the rig. So long.
So long.
Come on, son.
Come on.
Well, so long, Jim. I'll see you at the pitching Sunday.
Yeah, all right.
Oh, hello, Red. What are you doing in town? Oh, Marie was kind of worried about you, so to ease her mind, I thought I'd ride in. You don't mind if I drive you home, do you? Silver will follow on the way. That's a good idea. We can talk on the way home. All right. Right, here you are. You do it, son. Come on, son.
He Redhead and Maxwell. He go back to ranch and rig.
We go.
I don't know what to do about that mortgage Sohmes held against my ranch. Even though Breen did trick me into that diamond deal, I feel as though something is due Sohmes.
Yeah, but don't forget, Sohmes is dead. If you go looking up these folks, you'll liable run Trump into trouble. Not easy down here to be accused of a killing you didn't do.
But
Hey, somebody's getting mighty careless with their smoke wagon. They're after us. Here, take these lines. Hey, go on home. Get out of here for home. Hi.
I got the redhead. Now we stop shooting and keep Maxwell and ask him about diamond.
Keep going!
redhead is sure one tough jigger.
You betcha. Look! That devil white horse meets Maxwell's gang.
This way, quick, come on.
Come on. And those redhead one bad umber. Better maybe we let him alone, huh?
This redhead or Maxwell has these diamonds. We must make 'em talk.
Maybe we get killed trying to find them. That redhead is sure one tough jigger.
You betcha.
Fools, you get back to the rancho. I go find Breen at Sycamoro.
Is Mr. Maxwell hurt? What's that Joe Porter's outfit after the old man for?
He's not after Mr. Maxwell. He's after me. He's been after my scalp ever since we had that fracas in Sycamore. Come on, get him home. He's badly shaken up.
What is this that you read, Mr. Breen?
What about Maxwell? Did you get him?
Well, you see this redhead?
All right, never mind. Just start that way. I know exactly what you're going to say.
So? Well, why don't you go after him yourself? I always notice you send somebody else.
Meaning that I'm afraid of him, huh?
No, just careful.
All right. Tell me what happened.
Hey, Maxwell.
Dad, what happened?
Oh, I'm all right, Marie. Thanks to Red.
We'd better go inside, Mr. Maxwell.
All right.
Red, wait, please. These attacks on Mr. Maxwell are an outrage. Why aren't those men arrested?
Now, listen, cool down, Joan. You know why I'm here, to get Silent out of that charge of killing your father.
He didn't kill him.
Say, listen, Joan, you're not the judge and the jury. And as long as those fellas are out of jail, I can get some evidence. If they're in jail, they're not worth a lead nickel to me. You cool off and go in there and tell Marie's father I'd like to see him after he gets a little rest, will you? Right along.
Well, you think I have this redhead where I want him. We do the fight in the wagon. The wagon hit a stone and I go out. Then come this devil white horse bringing Maxwell the carrows.
Joe, just how many dependable men can you raise?
You give me plenty of money and I'll get you dependable men.
There'll be plenty of money. I'll pay $10 a head for Maxwell cattle south of the border.
The cattle are yours, Mr. Breen. I'd like to know why you studied these papers.
I was just wondering if the description fit any of the men working for us.
You wouldn't turn up your own men, your own friends.
Listen, there's no friend worth $5,000 to me. Get your men together.
Oh, Marie, sweet Marie, you're the girl I adore.
Hey, she's not here. She's in the house.
Hey, listen to this. Just a rehearsal. Oh, Marie, sweet Marie, you're the girl I adore. One look in your eyes drives me cuckoo. Huh? That ought to get her.
Yeah, mad.
Oh, Red. Father's waiting to see you.
Thanks.
I'm really the one to thank you. You've saved Father's life again.
Oh, I haven't done anything.
Oh, I so appreciate what you've done.
Oh, forget it.
Haven't you ever had a woman admire you or appreciate you, Red?
Sure. Now, you take my mother. She always thought I was a cute little cuss.
You're impossible.
Maybe so. I guess it's my red hair, huh?
I'm not going to try to thank you.
Don't. You gotta move your cattle further north or Breen will be pulling a raid on them. Say, you didn't destroy that mortgage, did you?
No. It's in the safe. After all, I did borrow the money.
Oh, that was a frame-up. Sohmes never recorded that paper. And you're in a bad spot if it ever comes to light.
I know. I was tricked into that deal.
Yeah, I know. But the idea is to keep that mortgage under cover. When are you going to move those cattle?
I'll send over to the Bar X and get some of the boys to help us. And we'll start moving the herd in the morning.
That makes sense.
Who's inside, Juan?
They all there. They play cards.
I bet $4.
Beats me.
By me. Pass.
Go on, dear.
You don't talk very much, do you, Si? I expect they called you quiet or maybe silent back where you came from.
Yeah, and I expect they called you nosy back where you came from.
Hey, Joe Portis wants you boys over to Sycamore.
Hey, if it's to go after this redhead again,
No, not this time. Just a little job of rustling. Joe is going to run the Maxwell cattle over the border tomorrow.
Oh, so it is all right now to take the Maxwell cattle.
I'd like in on that job, Breen.
No, Joe's going to handle this job with his own gang. You men have all got a price on your heads. I want you to stay on this side of the line until after the raid is over. That's an order. Who's that you throw down?
That was Si. He's heading for the Maxwell Ranch.
What for?
He's got a girl over there. She just come down from the north. He got a little confidential over his tequila last night.
Oh, yeah? Very interesting. Come inside and tell me about it.
Breen will get the surprise of his life when he learns Maxwell's cattle are on the North Range.
Yeah, you don't surprise that fellow often. That's the reason I wanted to move those cattle before he found out about it.
Silent! Oh, darling!
Honey, I'm glad to see you. Only one thing's kept me from you. You know that.
Yes, dear.
You still believe in me?
Oh,
Marie, this is Silent Slade. I've heard all about you, Silent. But why have you risked coming this side of the border?
To warn you folks that Joe Portis is on the way over here with these men to raid your cattle. Where's Red?
The men are all out with the herd, moving it to the north range.
Well, I've got to tell him.
No, you're too far from the border now for safety. You stay here. I know where to find the boy.
This redhead's got a lot of men with him this time. Maybe we better go.
I know what we do. We heat the herd from the other side to start stampede. And nobody stops. Come on.
Back you.
Out here.
He's sure riding.
Come on.
Come on now and come a shoot.
Marie.
Silent Slade came to the ranch.
Slade?
Why, the chump I told him...
Wait a minute. He says that Joe Portis is going to pull a raid on our cattle.
There they are now.
If those cattle stampede, we're in a bad way.
Riding double and headed for the cut. At last we get him. Feeling, Al? Ride down through the cut and head him off. You bet. He come that way.
Oh, son. Say, that wasn't any place to spill a horse. I'll have to give you some riding lessons.
Joe Portis!
do you think of these redheads?
Ah, he's one grand diabolo. And the horse, too. Come on.
They've had enough. They've turned back. Now we'll hightail it over and help Johnny with that stampede.
Don't you think you've done about enough for one day?
Well, your father can't afford to lose any more cattle. We gotta help Johnny. Hold on.
Well, those rustlers are gone. They're scattered. Let's go back and help Johnny with the stampede.
Oh, Sheriff. Come here. Oh, Green, what's on your mind?
Listen. I know where you can find that man. He was working for me. We knew him as Cy. I think he suspected I got this, and...
It's the first time I ever knew you to turn up a man. And you've got a lot on your side of the border that I'd like to get.
Well, this is the first one that I ever had the goods on. He killed Scotty McKee. Are you going to round him up?
If I could operate on your side of the border, there are a lot of men in your vicinity I'd round up.
Well, I'm giving you the chance. Are you going to arrest him?
Is he on this side of the border? You haven't told me where he is yet.
If I tell you where he is right now, do I get the 5,000?
If we catch him, you get the reward.
You'll find him at the Maxwell ranch. He's got a girl over there.
Where'd you get your information?
I was tipped off by one of my men that Slade confided in.
Tommy, get the horses.
Again, you let this redhead get away, yes?
Did I see you catch him? No. Come on.
You're in luck, Marie. There's an extra horse.
What happened to you two? Tell me.
Oh, nothing. Just playing tag with Joe Portis and his gang. Say, was Slade at the ranch when you rode out to warn us?
Yes, he was with Joan.
Joan? I better get back to that ranch and get him across that border pronto. Get on this horse, Marie.
There we are.
See you later. Come on, son.
Ain't he the world beater?
Oh, he certainly is. Gee, I don't know what Father and I would do now if it weren't for him.
I swore in 2 new deputies in case there should be trouble. Come on, boys.
I know you didn't kill him, Silent. Even though they convicted you, I knew you were innocent.
I couldn't harm anything you loved, Joan, loving you as I do.
Have you found any clue to the man who did?
Red and I think we have, but proving it's another thing. We think it's the same man that roped Maxwell in on this diamond deal and then skinned him. Red aims to clean up both jobs at the same time.
It's awful to think of you as a fugitive. Your life in danger every moment.
Don't worry, honey. With Red's help, I'll find the guilty man. And when I do, you and I'll go back and... Honey, that's the sheriff. He's after me.
Silence!
Don't worry, he won't get me. Kiss me.
He's making a getaway. That shot must have warned him. Come on, men! Come on, Redhead. We're trailing a fugitive.
All right, Sheriff.
Take your cover, men. He's a killer. We'll smoke him out.
You draw his attention here. I'll try and see if I can sneak in the back.
You're taking a desperate chance, Red. I don't want anybody killed if it can be helped.
Oh, don't worry about me.
And as soon as his name is cleared, we're to be married.
And go back to Montana?
Yes, to my ranch at Sundog.
I suppose Red will go back, too.
Oh, surely. He has a host of friends there.
But What kind of a place is Montana, Sundog County, where you live?
You'd love it, Marie. Especially with Red.
Joan, what are you saying?
You do love him, don't you?
Of course not. That is, I mean, whatever put such an idea into your head?
You yourself. You aren't fooling me the tiniest bit.
I do love him, Joan. I'm crazy about him.
Where'd the redhead go? I don't know.
Did we get? No, they missed me a mile. You shouldn't have done this, Red.
He's taking a desperate chance.
Keep firing. They don't know I'm here yet.
I bet it was you that fired that shot into that patio.
Yeah, but forget that. You better get out the back way quick.
Listen, you risked your neck once for me, and it ruined you.
Come on, let's rush the place. No need to. We've got him cornered.
You gotta do it, Silent.
Let me handle this.
They won't do anything to me.
That's what you said before, but they did. I'm sticking. Well, what are you going to do about it?
Your horse is waiting out back. Make it snappy.
Yeah. Yeah.
There goes Slade. Let's get after him. Slade must have got the redhead. There's his horse.